they're no matter what the age is really. And what's cool is they actually have it in the setup. They have it divided up with your rank, like for bronze, silver, gold, the diamonds, the platinum. You know, so it's cool to see them break off these little segments to get these training partners going, so they're not intimidated too.
And you remember too, the very first premiere this year, final round, one of those students, Fudo Johnny, got like second place at that event. I believe it was second or third place. Third place, I think.
And he was streaming. he was going through the LCQ as well at home. I tuned into his stream and he was checking it out. So
nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah. But here we go. So Momochi has gone through several characters, and he can play a bunch of them, but Colleen is definitely the one that he brings out the most when it's down to business. And as you said, NL switching over to Akuma, formerly wow, just starting with the...
Did you see that? He caught the startup with that roundhouse.
Yeah.
Ooh, no conversion there. He just got the stand fierce. No target combo to follow. Woo. Back roundhouse crush counter.
Nice backdash in the corner to avoid the throw.
Ooh. Get him down. Yes, sir. The armbar in the air. Great alternative when it comes to air-to-airs. Decent amount of damage. Back-to-back throws now. V-trigger on deck for both. Speaking up.
Found the right timing to poke with that crouching medium kick to get the fireball confirmed into V-trigger. And yeah, you see Momochi, you know, sacrificing screen space, jumping away from those air fireballs. But that's kind of what, you know, NL wants. He wants you to move backwards, so you go slower to the corner. Oh yeah, of course, projectile invincibility on that V-trigger attack.
Ooh. The check there from NL off the low medium kick, but I feel like it was a little bit too far, right? He didn't want to convert it into a Tatsumaki just in case, so he's just poking away. No longer in threat of V-trigger, but still a little bit of life left for both players. Such a sharp angle.
This just needs one more hit, but Momochi sitting on that full meter. Any hit can convert into a critical art and take this round. So that's why NL has to be careful, but he found the right moment. He noticed that Momochi wasn't hitting any buttons. He was being very careful, wanted to find that one poke in the critical art, so NL used that opportunity to walk up and sneak in that throw.
And it's so scary to be, I was gonna say, within that range, because that Fierce could come out firing at any moment. Dash up. No, he's gonna go for the icicle instead.
Ooh. No confirm off that standing medium kick, though. Wasn't sure that it was going to connect. Hard to confirm a single hit on that situation.
Oh, found the gap, and here comes Momochi.
Yeah,
he wanted to build that V-gauge,
And there you go. That's why he did it, to get the activation and V-trigger 2 for Colleen. So powerful.
Side switch, uppercut, the damage is there. V-trigger still on deck for both players.
Out of there, but you know what? NL knew it. He chased him.
Oh no!
And that's gonna be enough. Doesn't even need the follow-up right there. Just
so far.
When she activates that V-trigger 2, she gets a little icicle at the end of her punch, and it just extends the range enough to make it that much more scary. But even without it, you see right there, the standing punch is finding its mark.
That range is so dangerous when it comes to playing against Colleen. That Fierce can lead to so much damage and great Oki.
And it's cancelable. All right. Into the corner. Keeping the pressure going. Good distance. It punishes a dive kick. Here we go. What's the follow-up he's going to go with? Okay. Standard follow-up.
Dashes up twice.
Oh no, misses the meaty, so that's going to give NL an opportunity. NL going with the Tatsu to try to bring him to the corner, but Momochi just going with the buttons on his wake up, confirms into the combo, and Momochi taking game number 1.
That was only game number 1?
Was game number 1.
That's wild.
That's it. It's just game number 1.
There was so much talk in that game, that entire set. I'm actually very surprised as well. You mentioned Momochi missing that medium, and immediately after, NL missed the medium and the uppercut opportunity. Here comes Momochi off that crush counter. Look at the amount of bar he built.
Yeah, the damage that he was able to deal right there. Took about 1/5 of his life off of that single mistake. Again, finding that gap. Look at that punish, and he's got him close to stun. Yeah, one combo could do it, so that's why NL trying to be careful. Built up a lot of gray health blocking a lot of that.
What a backdash there from Momochi, too. He's got the reads. He's playing some really, really nice defense against NL.
You see the spacing he has into the parabellum right there? Oh. making it so it's very difficult to punish on block. Oh, confirm, single hit.
Empty jump low. Nice block from
The
Momochi.
crucial part right there was that NL's V trigger had run out.
His spacing has been immaculate so far against NL. His side choices have been so great. Yeah,
That's just Momochi, right? You know, he is the spacing king. He is so good at that.
He is footsies, James. That's what it is. Ugh. Stun is imminent. Again, finding the gap once more is Momochi. He's punished that every time.
Yeah, he knows that, you know, crouching medium kick into fireball is not a true block string in a lot of situations, and he was able to find the gap. Ooh, challenges the demon flip, but gets knocked down for it.
NL will definitely take that trade. The damage benefit was inside of NL, but here comes Momochi. The check off the medium kick. That's what I'm talking about. NL on the board.
I think he read that NL was going to backdash after that small combo, so he was forward dashing to chase him down. NL didn't go anywhere, just threw out the standing medium kick, able to take round number 2.
Ooh, big jumping fierce there, just backing away from to safety is Momochi with the backdash.
Reaching with that standing heavy punch again from Colleen. Such a good button. Oh, again, forward dashing, but NL now with a lot more checks.
Ooh, caught the counter hit. Love that stand strong again.
How many times? Every single time he's ready for it. Every single time.
Put another one on the counter, James.
Caught him with the backdash. Oh, he almost got the stun off of that if he could have just gotten there just a tiny bit faster. But here we go. Activates V trigger 2. Colleen's so scary. You can see the movement.
For the 3 back-to-back dashes.
And that, when you do those small dashes like that, it doesn't use up any of that V trigger bar, so he can save it. And there it is, game number 2 to Momochi.
Skates right in, gets the low into the target combo just enough. And he also spent the bar just in case. It's a very, very good call there from Momochi. NL going back to character select, recompose himself.
I mean, it's the time of the year for Colleen, right? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
She's great. She's honestly a very, very strong character, especially with V Trigger 2. There's just so much more she can do in that state. She can close the gap so easily. She has that target combo that leads to big damage as well. And even off of any combo, spending the rest of that V Trigger to go into the punch, right? The dash, icicle punch, right? Even more damage.
Yeah, she has the potential to dish out a ton of damage with just the right startup for the combos. But NL, of course, don't count him out. Strong player using a very strong character here. Deadly combination. But you see, again, Momochi, he's been checked on a bunch of those forward dashes. I mentioned it a couple of times, but you can see it really hasn't discouraged him from still forward dashing right at NL. But look at this aggression from NL to start. Ooh. Yeah, walks out of the corner, so that's good for Momochi.
Still has the life lead. NL doesn't need to press the issue. Again, if you overcommit to something, you're bound to get exposed by Momochi.
Oh, yeah. Back from NL. And then the meaty as well. Side switch and tried to go for a shimmy, but Momochi right there with the check on the crouching light punch right away. Ooh. Okay, there you go. Good timing from NL. Great round from NL. Like I said, can't count this guy out.
Great amount of meter to carry into the next round as well. Full critical art on the side of NL. The approach stands strong. Momochi firing right back with an EX backstep.
It's the forward throw. And now tries to get in there with a demon flip. Momochi trying to back up. Yeah, but whiff punish right there from NL. NL firing on all cylinders here in this game. What an air throw by Momochi. Knew that he was going to try to get out of the corner. Yeah, goes through the fireball. Good patience from NL. Not a punish. And so Momochi is going to get the punish. Yep, push him towards the corner. No more V-trigger left for Momochi. And NL with that V-trigger, he's ready to cancel that whiff fireball into the V-trigger activation.
I think he's ticking down the life just a little bit before he goes into the activation, right? But there it is, okay. I was gonna say, if you let Momochi in, it's gonna be a little problematic.
You see Momochi just backing away, letting NL spend some of that V-trigger timer through those air fireballs. go. Canceled again into the air throw. Boom.
He was waiting forever, too. He was very cautious of the approach from NL, got a little bit of information. He's like, all right, I think it's my time to actually throw out buttons, right? NL was fishing with the low forward, trying to counter poke Momochi. Momochi wasn't happy.
Momochi is now at match point, trying to take this 3 games in a row. It does it with good damage right there with a parry on his wake up. Too far for that target combo to have connected.
At the presence of Momochi, he's not trying to give too much estate back. Okay, well, he's backing up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm probably just checking to see if a fireball was coming out, would have done a follow-up, had it been there.
Air to air, the roundhouse.
Which side? Nice block and a good challenge right there from NL.
The EX parry this time, that's over 200 damage.
He wanted the stun, didn't quite get it, but it's fine, because he can just get the kill with one more hit.
Oh no, it's match point against Momochi. NL does have feature on deck, so it's not over yet.
Walking towards the corner here, gonna activate, here we go. And he's got a lot of resources. He's got that full V-trigger, a critical art. It's not gonna take much for him to make this comeback. Ooh. There's one hit, a throw, and next hit into critical art can do it for NL. That was confirmed.
Now it's one more touch. You can't do anything about that low medium kick.
Yeah, he didn't have any resources to cancel into. Now NL just needs one touch in the critical art. Oh. He's gonna go for the throw instead, because Momochi knows the same thing, so he's just gonna block and take the throw. Dangerous. But now he can't take any more throws. A single, he's coming in there.
Oh, he spent the bar at 9 seconds. Momochi checks.
The stagger from Momochi catches NL trying to walk backwards or hit a button or something, and Momochi is indeed going to advance forward.
I believe that is our second 3-0 of the day so far. Momochi taking it over NL. 3 wins with Colleen, NL with Akuma. But he's still in the loser's bracket with plenty more games to play.
Yep, exactly. Any one of these players have the capability to make a deep loser's bracket run. So as soon as, you're in the lower half of the brackets right there, like I said, you have to play twice as many matches. But, some players, once they get down there and they play and they win, and then they win, it kind of builds this momentum for them. It kind of, warms them up a little bit. And so that by the time they're at the end, they're just on fire at that point. So.
Yeah, and speaking of on fire, the way Momochi played that entire set against NL was spectacular. Again, we talk about Momochi being one of the upper echelon of players, but just the way he played it so patiently and his choice to press buttons at the certain times, catching NL off guard. Because we saw in that last instance I mentioned, NL was fishing with that low forward. He was trying to counter poke Momochi, and he wasn't even having it. He's like, I'm going to play my game. I'm going to wait it out. And then boom, fires away with the stand fierce.
Well, it's like we said, Momochi, Mr. Footsies. He is the best at spacing, at the best at forcing you to play his game. And from Street Fighter 4, he played a kind of a very careful footsie game. In the Street Fighter 5, even like through Season 1 and Season 2, it felt like I had a different kind of footsies. But even then, Momochi was able to push the game towards what he wanted to do, what he was more proficient in. And he's been able to do that pretty much in any fighting game that he plays.
Yeah,